just real quick before the video starts, I did kind of forget that you have to pay for this editor. So as I tried to export the video into my files, it told me I have to pay. So that's why there's a little black bar screen thingy, because I'm recording my actual editing software. So just ignore the bottom part. It's only going to be for this video. So yeah, just ignore that. Thank you. Goofy ass guy.
What the hell?
There's some emo leopard. Nah, get out of my face. Right, so this is another video showcasing Okay guys, in this video I'm showing you where all the spawns for the legendary sword dealer are and how to obtain them, pretty much. And ignore the audio. The audio's off because there's too much fighting going on. But first you're going to need to go to the manager, who, if you click on him, it will show up a text. Well, I'm too early because I've only just loaded into the server, but it will show you a text, any type of text, telling you certain thing, and they all mean certain things. So if I get it up right now, so the first one is, if you've just loaded into a new server, it will say it's too early for you to be here. This means that you're way too early. Like, you need to wait 10 minutes before knowing the information of the dialogue. So this prevents from server hopping, which I've tried doing and obviously figured out the hard way. But yeah, every time you join a server, you have to wait 10 minutes before you can actually speak to the manager. And then when you speak to the manager, it could come up with the first one. Some pirates said they ran into him on a nearby island last week. Check back later and I'll let you know what I hear. This means that it's around 3 hours. Okay. This is going to take forever to describe what each manager text means. So if you look in the description down below, if you click on that link, it will take you straight to it. So next time you are looking at the manager, you can look to it on your second monitor, or you can tab out and look at it just to see what it means, instead of me having to sit here and explain it. So yeah, let's carry on with the video. But yeah, just quickly before we get into showing you where all the sword dealers are, I'm going to explain to you what everything is. So there's three main swords that they sell. The Shishui, the Wando, and the sword that I have on me right now, the Sadi. These three legendary swords all combine to make the true triple katana sword. You may have heard these swords before if you watch the anime. They're all three of Zoro's swords. So you might have heard of them. The one key thing is about these legendary sword dealers is that it's a random generated sword. So it's, if you found Sadi and you find the legendary sword dealer again, there's a chance that it could be Sadi again, which means you won't be able to buy it and you have to wait another 3 hours. So it's all random generated and it's all pretty much luck. So if you have good luck, then you should get all three. All the legendary sword dealers do look like this. I'll show an image up on the screen. And these are all the three swords that you need. They all look like this. But yeah, that's just a short little information break before we go searching for them to show you where all the locations are. But yeah, let's go do that right now. Now let me just show you. Ooh, love fruit. Oh, don't mind if I do. I'll store that. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Now to show you where to find the legendary sword dealer. So first spot, if you come just over here, ignore that, my doe's not awakened, by the way. You know, kind of lacking, but it's fine. So if you come over here, the first spot that it will spawn is right behind this pillar, this like little stone pillar thing. Not really a pillar, but yeah, first location you'll spawn right here. Now second location, if you come over to the Colosseum, the sword dealer should spawn, I think it is in this pillar, this section of the Colosseum. It's in the back end. It's one of these pillars, these little archways. I mean, not pillars, where it will spawn. It will be standing just like this, and then yeah, you can get your sword from there. And then the third spot you can spawn is underneath here, the secret passageway. A lot of you might not know this place, but it is a very frequent spawn for the sword dealer. I've seen him in here quite a few times, but this was before I started the true triple katana quest, you could call it. But yeah, it should spawn on that little island right there. So let me just get to it. Right here, it should spawn on this little mini island on like the underpass. So that's another location. And the next location, the closest one to this location, will be over where the leaves are, the big branches. It's gonna be a pain to get up, but this is where I got actually my study. This is where I got this from. Is if you come up here. It should spawn right here. This is where I found my saddy, like I just said. It should spawn right here. Or it's the one above. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. And you can buy it from him here. And the next location is just over in that direction. The graveyard section is what I like to call it. So over here at the graveyard island, if you just come up to the top of this little stone area, I can't remember, it should spawn rather here or just up here. One of these locations, rather down there or just up here, it should spawn to get your legendary sword. Now the next location and the final location is Usopp's Island. If you don't know where that is, it's best way to explain it is just in that direction. So if you go to where all the ships spawn, then you should be able to spawn a ship and go right to it, and I'll show you that right now. So the best way to navigate or to describe where the island is if you come to the very start of the second sea when you first spawn, you should buy a boat. Well, I don't have the luxury boat, not rich like that. Let's just buy the basic one. And if you get on the boat and then go straight to the left, you might see in the very distance just there a tiny little island. Now if you come over to Usopp's Island, what are you saying, Usopp? What are you saying? Looks exactly like him. Let me just get this money. In this hut, so the middle one out of the 3 huts, if you come in here, it should spawn right there. Now, what I like to do when I'm speed running it, I like to come over here, and as I'm driving on the boat, you should see a green thing, because it glows up green. You should see a green thing in the window of it, and if you don't, you can instantly drive off. Instead of getting off, having to come in here just to check, and it's not there, then that's wasting a lot of time. So if it is there, you'll see the green through the window. If it's not, you won't see it. So instead of jumping out, just save your time and just look from where you are at the boat. So that's all 6 locations of where the legendary sword dealer spawns in update 17 of Blox Fruits. But yeah, I wish you all good luck if you are trying to get the true triple katana. it does take quite long. It's took me, like, I've been trying it for about 4 days now. Like my last one got took, and it was the one I needed. The last one I needed, other than the Sadie, was the Seashri, and someone took it. So yeah, it was right in front of me. I clicked on him and everything. He was like, "Do you want to buy it?" I went to click yes, and he despawned because the kid right next to me brought it faster. But I'm happy for that guy because he actually needed that as a last sword. So he's probably got true triple katana now. But yeah, those are all the 6 locations of where the legendary sword dealer spawns. And but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, because there's gonna be more Blox Fruit content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.